Hey guys, I'm Richard, the artistic director of Tooth and Sinew and director of our current production. Excuse that, that's our smoke detector, which is running low on batteries, so don't come over and light a fire because we'll all die. Anyway, but I am also the blood maker for the show. We use a lot of blood in the show, and I think I've come up with a pretty good recipe, so just in case you want to use it in future. Okay, what you're going to need is a big jar of your own urine. Make sure you're really dehydrated so it's nice and thick. It's actually golden syrup. It's just golden syrup. We've just started making it ourselves because it's really simple and much cheaper. You just caramelize a little bit of sugar, then you add a whole bunch more water and a whole bunch more sugar, put it on low, chuck a lemon in there and just leave it for at least 45 minutes. Just keep boiling it until it gets to the thickness you like. It will get thicker as it cools though. And this here is about the amount we use per show. So I'm just making this amount. As you can see through it. It's a bit translucent. It needs to be a bit more opaque. So what you do, I don't know why it's corn flour, but corn flour is a good one. It's really cheap. You can get it anywhere. Opening the bag, I'd use scissors because there seems to be a mechanism hidden in them that when you just open them with your hands, it just goes and explodes all over you. So, as you can see, so you just add, I have to admit I don't have measurements really for this, so I just sort of play it by ear. Fucking flour everywhere. And use a fork, because that just makes it easier to stir through. And all you're going to do is you're going to stir that through. Jesus Christ, everywhere. Just keep stirring. So you can see, it's been all stirred through. Just give it a look, see. There you go. So then you just need two colors of dye. You need red, and you need a lot of red, and you need blue, and you only need a very little bit of blue. So I like to make it really dark, like a bit more like an arterial sort of color. So always aim to make it darker than you think. See, this is what it looks like when you've just got the red. So you can see it's very, very pink. And you don't want it to look like that because shitty looking blood on stage looks real shitty. This is where the blue comes in, and you've got to do this really incrementally. Don't just bash a whole heap in, because if you do that, you're going to wind up with purple. You can always make the blood darker. It's very difficult to make it lighter. So always just add a little bit of blue at a time. Keep adding more and more until it gets to the color you like. Oop, don't be greedy. Good way to test to see the color is to just put it on your hand and you have a look at how it looks on the back of your hand. Try and get it under stage lights is useful. This is all right. I reckon it probably needs a bit more blue. What's really good about this is because it's made out of golden syrup, which is just sugar and water. It washes out incredibly easily. You just got to put it in the washing machine, comes straight out. There you go. That's getting a pretty good colour. As I said, go darker than you think you need, because this is what looks really good wet on stage. The other thing about this is, again, as you saw from the ingredients, it's 100% edible. Tastes pretty sickly sweet. It's basically diabetes in a jar. But so unless you've got diabetes, you can, eat as much as you like. So there you go. That's a good way to make blood. Washes out easy. Come see the show. Bon appetit.